Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to bring all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. New is in the gospel, broad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just a quick lesson through the spirit. It's going to be titled to some degree like y'all mad. These black women, brothers, are fumigated that this nigga Trump was selected to be the president of the United States. Which, I mean, it was pretty obvious at this point when you look at policies and things he mentioned versus the opposition. And, you know, what I'm coming to realize is how deluded and a sense of delusion that our women are really delusional, and they're delusional, okay? And that's to say the least. Like, you got them all on social media, all on TikTok, bashing men, talking shit about men. You niggas this, fuck y'all niggas. Like, they blame Jake because Kamala didn't win. But when you look at the statistics, only 12% of the men really voted, or 12% only voted for Donald Trump. But yet, somehow, some way, this has turned into a bigger gender war than what it was previously. Now the division is at an all-time high between men and women, which actually sets the stage for Micah 7 and 10, because a lot of the things that you women have said about men online is really going to be unforgivable at this point, because men are like, you know what, fuck you bitches, we're done with you. Because when you look at the policies, all right, like if you pay attention, you go back into the debate they had, she came with no type of solutions to problems. And if anybody was smart and had two brain cells working, this is the same administration for 4 years have basically shitted on you, Jakes, bought illegal migrants into your cities, raised your rent, raised your taxes, raised your grocery bills. A lot of you were crying because, you know, you wanted Donald Trump back. Like we said, when you get this current administration, then you're going to be crying for Donald Trump to get back in there because, you know, he didn't do shit. But, you know, it was a lot better when he was president than Kamala, which Donald Trump being president is not going to change the outcome for Babylon, because actually it's more probable for him to set up, it's more probable for him to be president because, I mean, if you look at it, he's more likely to set up a police state. Okay, he got that Enemies Immigration Act, the 1798 Enemy Immigrations Act. Okay, the whole border thing, he's activating the troops, all that shit, man. He's standing with Israel. Okay, he's more likely to bring a totalitarian state, and they're talking about a possibility of them cracking down on disinformation, using over 8,000 police departments or police forces in Babylon to crack down on so-called free speech. So, you know, either way it goes, the outcome is what it is. But what the elites did, they totally divided the men from the woman, which is going to set up a lot of you Keishas to be totally left alone in Jacob's trouble, because, you know, when you look at the facts, like, Kamala didn't give you a solution. Okay, a lot of you women was voting for her off the fact because she's a fucking woman. And on top of that, you didn't want no accountability. And I'm noticing more and more with our women, they don't want to be held accountable for what they're doing. And then they hide behind this grape shit, you know, to make an excuse to kill their babies, because they want to be able to go out here and they want to be able to operate with full immunity and full autonomy of wickedness. Okay, meaning that they want to do what the fuck they want to do. They want to go out, have babies, sleep with different men, you know, club all night, dress like whores, just be total straight up monkeys without anybody calling them out. And that was the reason why they wanted Kamala in there, is because she wouldn't go hold the woman accountable. Now you got DJ Trump in there, which, you know, I mean, like I said, they going to do what they do regardless. And Trump is no savior, because you Edomites, you got the world twisted too. If you think Donald Trump is going to bring some type of salvation to America, you sadly mistaken. But he's more likely to want to fuel prophecy. Okay, because even then, with the whole border crisis thing, you know, detaining people, he's more likely, hey, he was bringing about the National Tracking Registry, which basically would document every citizen in America under some type of digital system. So, you know, that's overall what is likely to happen, Lord's will. And then again, you know, they could be setting him up for an assassination attempt, because there is several mitigating factors that can possibly prevent him from being inaugurated January the 20th. Okay, they was talking about having some type of soft coup or some type of martial law event taking place in January, and then the whole indictment charges, and then all that other shit they're talking about. Then a possible assassination attempt. I mean, somebody may try to kill him if they don't succeed, which will plunge the country into upright chaos, man. Okay, because it's more likely for a civil war to take place in America if Donald Trump gets assassinated versus Kamala becoming a president of the United States. Okay, which you black women are fucking mad, man. Okay, you're mad because now you can't go out and do what the hell you want. Well, I mean, you're going to do what you do anyway because that's just who you are. But in your mindset, the end of your so-called liberty is at hand, which you bitches have been too liberated. Okay, even back in 2016 when he became president, he was still hopping out at red lights, twerking on headlights. He was still doing everything he wanted to do. Okay, but just because you don't have the license to go down there and kill an innocent child and not be called out for your bullshit, now you mad. Okay, the fucking hypocrisy, man. So let's look at what this, and a lot of these women are going on here for attention, but just look at the deluded state of our women, man, because most people that voted for Kamala was feminists, homosexuals, lesbians, you know, TGs, just a bunch of people without moral, people that just want to have no accountability for their actions. And when they get called out on it, they want to scream, oh, you're a bigot, you're a misogynist. All men are misogynists now because they didn't vote for Kamala, but most men didn't vote for her because of the policies, man. Okay, and all this shit towards Jake men, like I don't even fucking vote. You know what I'm saying? And we getting drugged into the rat race, all because these hoes can't abort their fucking kids when they want it. And like I said, they don't want to be held accountable for their actions, and that's just basically what it is. Okay, all that. Oh well, what if we get raped, bitch? You willingly giving up the box. Ain't nobody raping you hoes, man. Y'all willingly give it up. And me personally, I've never heard of a modest woman getting grabbed up against her will. Like, that shit don't really happen. The ones that get grabbed up is the ones out here that's fucking out 3 o'clock in the morning, drunk as hell, high, twerking, skimpy clothes on, you know, not paying attention to your surroundings, not having a man. You know, content creators selling pictures and shitting. You the ones that get grabbed up because you have no discretion. But I don't see modest women getting grabbed up out here. Like, it really happens, you know. But anyway, let's play a couple of these videos and read the comments because this is quite comical. And good, you women need to be fucking humble.
I'm scared to go to sleep. Y'all, I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up a motherfucking slave. Y'all, like, why are y'all Trump supporters? Like, why?
Okay, let me ask you this, but why shouldn't they? I mean, like I said, we don't give a damn about either party because they both work for the same opposition. But let's just say in layman's thinking, right? Well, I mean, why would they vote for somebody that's gonna pretty much give the right to men using women's bathrooms, you know, kids getting groomed for I mean, who's gonna vote for that shit? Okay, and it seems like you black women are not understanding the bigger picture. Okay, you're so concerned with living a life of freedom without boundaries to the point you're not looking at the tact in hand. What about inflation? 4 years, y'all was complaining about bread, water, food, you know, cost of rent going up. But a lot of you women that voted for Kamala were welfare queens anyway, getting child support out the ass, welfare. You didn't pay rent, so it really wasn't affecting you. But people that's actually working, trying to do something with themselves, it affect them greatly. You know, rent then went up. I mean, you got people paying $1,000 for a fucking 400 square foot apartment. And I'm not saying that's going to change. But the point about it is, over this last administration, things have dramatically got worse. But y'all not looking at the bigger picture because, like I said, y'all don't want to be held accountable for being wicked. Y'all don't want to be held accountable for making ruinous choices. Okay, I go out there to a club. I'm running the streets, acting like whores and sluts. With no accountability, then somebody grabs me up, knock me upside my head and put a baby in me. Now I'm the victim because somebody took me against my will when I was out being debaucherous anyway. Now I ain't got a right to offer my kids now. That victim shit. And that's all that that's all she pushed on you was victimhood. You women ain't no damn victims, man. Okay? You just want a license to go out there and live the way you want to live without any repercussions. And that is what it is. Okay, you lack order. And at this point, the Israelite man is really through with you now. You've buried yourself so deep in the mud to the point when this society finally falls, the men that you shitting on, they ain't gonna fucking come and save you, man. You through. So this was a heavy move through the spirit. And the Lord, he set this up perfect. The Lord set you up for that right hook. Okay?
Why are y'all Trump supporters? Like, why is this a thing right now? Why is this okay? I can't do this no more. I should have kept my vote to myself because I knew it didn't fucking matter.
Well, we told you voting didn't matter. They was gonna put who they wanted to put in there, but you know, you was so Miss Bad, boss bitch, fuck nigga free. Now all of a sudden, you know, Donald Trump gets in there. Now you mad, right? Now peep this. It says also to the black men for Trump, get ready to pay for child support. Jake been doing that support one day and be stopped by the cops the next day. No one has protested for your ass in the street. Get fucked. So this is the hatred they have towards you, Jake men. And the fact about it is most Jake men voted for Kamala because of they women. Okay, most Jake was threatened under the guisemanship. You vote for Trump, I'm going to leave you. So a lot of niggas basically tucked the tail and they sided with they damn women because they was afraid of this leaving them. It says, I hope Kamala continues to lock up black men. I actually don't care about any of you, right? And that's the whole attitude they had the first time. And one reason why they really wanted Kamala in there, brothers, and like I said, the policies didn't matter. They didn't care for inflation. They didn't care about all the important things in the country. They only cared about living without accountability and to shit on you and to have a one-up on you. That's all it was about. Because let's just say if Kamala would have won, then what? You know, then the pride would have went out the roof. More child support, more disrespect, would have led to more domestic conflicts. It just would have been a shit show. And clearly she says here, I hope Kamala continues to lock black men up. I don't care about any of you, right? You see? But the whole time they feel betrayed by Jake men. But what about when you betray the Jake men with feminism? You see the double standard? There's always a fucking double standard. Like they can do to you, but when you turn around and strike back, then all of a sudden you're the problem. And she acknowledged that Kamala was locking niggas up. Okay, going back into the 90s, she was locking Jakes up for nothing. And these women knew that, but you think they cared? No, because they hatred for you. Okay? The result of the election, they're mad because they didn't get the one up on a man, the black man at that, because they hatred for you. Second of all, because they wanted to live without any accountability. That's what it was all about. Fuck policies, fuck inflation, fuck high rents, fuck grooming your kids, fuck the public. They didn't care about none of that. It was all about shitting on you, Jake men. And this is the reason why this should be a fucking wake-up call for you Israelite men out there to stop dealing with these black bitches, man. Okay, the black woman don't give a fuck about you niggas, bro. All right, I'm past the point. Like, if I deal with a black, I mean, I ain't gonna say that. I say it this way. You got some decent ones out there. Like, I'm not gonna cap. I came across, you know, some decent women, you know, that I've seen, you know, and they talk, they were decent. I'm not even gonna cap. You know what I'm saying? You got some ones out there that actually know what the hell is going on. So we're not gonna say all black women, but the collective of them, stay the hell away from them, man. Or if you so happens to deal with one, you got a vetter. You know, but they gonna change their tune real soon when they find out when this society collapses. And when they get grabbed up, they gonna be screaming for the help of the men. And hey, they ain't gonna have that protection. Now, peep this. It says latest exit poll, key demographics, right? Now, it says the male, 54% Trump vote. Female, 54%, 44%. Okay, now let's look at the black race, right? Now, the black, right? Black people voted 86% for fucking Kamala Harris. And Donald Trump only won 12% of the so-called black vote. So basically you're cursing out 12% of the so-called black men. But yet majority of Jake men voted for Kamala. 55% of the Edomite men, majority of half of Edomite men voted for Trump. So if you're going to be mad at anybody, be mad at Esau, man. Don't be mad at Jake. And if Jake chose the opposition, I mean, Jake don't know the Lord. So they're going to go with the sounds the best. They're not dealing with a bitch that's going to allow the woman to run rampant and to, bro, the Jake man has been disrespected too much, man. Okay, he's done with it. All right. I got one more video and some comments to go through, and I'm gonna get a couple of precepts, man. But I just found this comical. But the division is really real. And if this doesn't prove that these women hate you, Israelite men, I don't know what will. All right. Let's go here.
I don't think I ever will. I don't think I'll ever forgive y'all. No, I don't think I ever will. I don't think I'll ever forgive y'all.
Yeah, you see this? You got this entitled right here. You got her with a nose septum in her nose. You know, this woman right here, and she's mad at men. She's mad at Jake men mainly. You know, shit like this. You know, something that, who gives this the right to come online and voice an opinion? Like, it's ridiculous. Look at this. I have zero forgiveness. And they wonder why we're not having kids anymore. Well, you wanted to unalive them. All right, devastated. Never forget who voted for Trump. So it's so funny. They can hold on a grudge to Jake and just men in general. But if you hold a grudge against them, why are you doing that? You can't do that to me. No, you women need to be put back in your fucking place. Unbelievable. I'm so disappointed. How am I supposed to go to work today? And it's always the fucking weirdos, the ones that want to be men, the ones that think they're tough. Then you got the weird ones with the colorful hair. Then you got the trans ones. She, her. They go by all the pronouns. It's just, this place is confusion. You know, and the problem is you people are too emotionally invested in something that was already rigged from the beginning. Look at this, Sam. I hate them all, even the ones who just didn't understand because it's so easy to Google and find out. Yeah, and the Lord is setting a platform for a lot of these women to be unalived. And honestly speaking, shit, hey, so be it. Stayed up all night watching the worst true crime movie I've ever seen, and it hurts all of us. But what was she gonna do for the country? I mean, y'all have been complaining about mass inflation for the last 4 years. She had 4 years to bring a halt to whatever was going on in the society, but yet she didn't do a damn thing. Like, this is the most people ever seen her within 4 years when she came out to be the president-elect. And the crazy part about it is when she lost the shit, she didn't even come out and give y'all a speech. She just walked out. She basically turned her back on y'all, man. But y'all blaming Jake, man. No, blame blame her and her fact that she's not qualified. Okay, neither one of them are qualified, but from layman's term, from you people's perspective, she's an educated black woman, and the bitch ain't even fucking black, man. She, her. See, it's always these weird feminist ass bitches. She, her. You know, the ones that have no men that sleep with dogs. It's just a shit show. One is all into being spiritual. You know, that's what they promote. They promote all this inclusivity bullshit, man. Do what you want, go as you please. And then once you run yourself into a vague of depression, then you expect for somebody to come bail your ass out. Like, this place needs fire.
It appears as though this gigantic piece of won the election. And as much as I hate him because he's a gigantic criminal, authentically horrible human being, I also blame the Democrats for doing this. How hard is it to beat him? It's not that hard. He is a fake ass motherfucker who is not a real human being. He's a piece of shit. Democrats, how could you not beat him? Why could you not beat him? If this is the beginning of the downfall of American society, this is because Democrats were a bunch of it appears.
And this bitch don't even know what she want to be. She look like a fucking, like androgynous or some shit. And look at this, Jake. These people are fucking stupid. These people are overly invested in nothing. This is all a bread and circus show, man. And look, he pointed at it. I'm going to go ahead and like that. Wow. But what about, hey, Kamala? She was involved with the Diddy parties, man. On Epstein's list. Biden has sexual allegations. You got this guy, what's this guy's name? What's that clown's name that was running with her? Kamala and Tim Waltz, that cross-dressing demon, that weirdo. You cool with your kids getting groped up in the washroom and they playing Furby hour in elementary school with your children? You people seem to be cool with your kids getting indoctrinated with all this woke shit.
Omega supplements are stuck in the 90s.
It's 3:08 in the morning. Bro. I'm so fucking mad. I'm so fucking mad. Y'all, you know what it really is, y'all. Y'all, you know what it is. It's just like, I feel bad because the first thing I said out of my mouth was, God, where you at? Like, and I hate when my faith is tested because I feel so bad for like questioning God because he's so good to me. Like, I owe everything.
Alright, I had enough of this shit, man. You people are fucking stupid. Anyway, let's get the precepts, Salakia, man. I just had to get that across because sometimes I have a lot to say, and sometimes, you know, I want to get everything out. But this is the book of Micah 7, and I'm going to start at verses 8. It says, "Rejoice not against me, O my enemy. When I fall, I shall rise, and when I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me." And the enemy of the you Jakes, as we proved, is the so-called black woman with the white man. Okay, this is not a victory for you Jakes, regardless on who won. Okay, Yahweh Shimi Hawashai has to give us the victory. If y'all think that this society is finna go up from here, no, you're sadly mistaken. Okay, like I said, they can assassinate this guy and plunge this place into civil war. Remember, America stated that they was going to test their new ICBM, or I believe like some type of ICBM after the election results. So America is doing missile tests. They're doing ICBM tests, you know, right along with Russia, you know, China, Korea. They're all testing their ballistic missile systems now, because regardless on who won, World War III is still going to transpire. Okay, Trump ain't going to make the tensions with Russia cease, because Netanyahu or Bibi Mikowski is not going to redact on anything he's done. Okay, he's going to continue to push forth and to make an ethnic cleansing of a land that don't belong to him. So they're going to push America into this third world war regardless. Okay, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Trump ain't going to stop World War III. The scriptures doesn't prophesy a dictator coming in and preventing World War III. No, that's going to happen regardless. Okay, and hey, we may see things getting ready to take a turn for the worse. Like I said, Trump is the perfect candidate to bring in a police state. All right. While Kamala wants to give you rights to abort babies and to live like straight buffoons and shit on men and claim that independent bullshit and rip the government off for aid. Look, that's all good and dandy, but, you know, we need real prophecy to take place, man. And under that bitch, I mean, like I said, yeah, it could have been a civil war, but I highly doubt it. Okay. If anything, if Trump gets assassinated, that can plunge his country to civil war, and that's not off the books. All right, so while you niggas are celebrating, yeah, Trump won, don't get your hopes up high, all right? Because, hey, this shit's still finna go down. And it says, "Rejoice not against me, O my enemy, when I shall fall. I shall rise, and when I sit in darkness, the Lord should be a light unto me." And that was the state of the Israelite men, all right? We've been in darkness, all right? We've took this shit on the chin, and we're still taking it on the chin. Okay, brothers have gotten their kids unlawfully taken from them in this system. Brothers have lost possessions. They've lost careers. They've lost businesses behind this bullshit-ass system, man. You know, being put in debt. Brothers had to home, all types of stuff, man. Taxed to death. Brothers got sick. You know, women and bro, like Jacob, we've taken major L's here. And it's time for you women to take an L. Oh, they must hate women. They don't want the country to advance. What the fuck y'all talking about? Y'all been in power the last 60 years. Y'all been having rights over men since feminism started. What are you talking about? What more do you want? It's like a fucking kid, bro. Like, that's never satisfied. Like, you can give it. And, you know, my parents had a thing. No matter what they gave us, we was never satisfied. You get the PlayStation 4, you happy for a month. All of a sudden, now you mad at the world. You get the PlayStation 5, you happy for a month. It's like it's like no end to it, bro. Y'all been liberated. Y'all got the best jobs. Y'all got the fucking careers. Y'all got the homes. Y'all got all the wealth. I mean, like, y'all got the opportunity. Y'all get the loans. Y'all get every goddamn thing. And y'all mad because this bitch didn't win. Y'all still ahead. But that wasn't enough, huh? This country evil. Y'all think they was going to put a woman in there. This bitch is evil. Look at them Epstein files, and I guarantee you going to find this cackling baboon everywhere. That bitch is a fucking hoe, man. And a lot of you bitches out there that voted for her, you don't even know no history about this current administration. You don't know no history. You don't know the policy. You don't know what policies they had in place. You don't know what they did to niggas. And prior to the civil rights, the Democratic Party was electing to put your black ass back in slavery. Okay? You don't even know what the hell these people have said about you behind closed doors, man. But yeah, you want to vote for them based on false generated narrative. It's all narrative based. You know? But good for you, man. Because I'm tired of your fucking pride. And it says, and I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him until you plead my case, my cause, and execute judgment for me. And it says, and he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. All right. And that's coming into this truth. Okay. At the end of the day, this truth is going to be the victory over all this madness. Okay. Trump won, big deal. I don't really give a fuck either way. I didn't vote. Shit, I don't vote. All right. I don't give a fuck about any one of them. And none of them is serving the Most High. So fuck them both. All right. My concern is when the Lord is going to come and destroy this bitch and get us the hell up out of here, man. Because honestly speaking, I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. I'm tired of this shit. All right. I'm tired of Esau and I'm tired of you niggas. And that is how the cookie crumbles. And it says, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, what is the Lord thy power? It says, my eyes shall behold her. Now should she be trodden down like the mire of the street. So all this shit y'all talking, you know, all in the comments and stuff. Oh, I hate men. Fuck you niggas. You the fucking problem. All right. You women gonna find out the hard way.
I'm ready for it to be. I think Trump's.
This clown right here. These same men that you shitting on.
Something more.
That you gonna need them in a time of Jacob's trouble. Like, matter of fact, listen to this bitch.
I know some of you niggas out there voted for Trump. Because I know it wasn't black women. I know when the results come out, it's going to show that like 99.8%, because there's a 0.2% maybe of black women that might have voted for Trump. But it's going to show 99.8 voted for Kamala. But I know when them polls come out and it show how black men voted, ooh, I know y'all niggas gonna disappoint us once again. Y'all always letting us down.
Who the fuck are you, bitch? Like, you bitch, you supposed to be support. Nigga, you supposed to be appeasing to the men. Like, who the fuck are you? You ain't nobody. And this is what I'm saying. You got these fucking black and mild hood rat smoking hoes, man. These fucking blunt smoking black and mild cigarette choking ass black women just talking all types of shit. She said Martin and Malcolm rode in their graves. And honestly, Malcolm X wouldn't even encourage you to vote for her because, for one thing, he exposed the fact that the black leaders that they set up are nothing but boule members anyway. You know? But there's always these fucking black and mild smoking hood rat hair hat wearing demons, these project infested hoes being the most entitled. You wanted her in office because, for the simple fact, you wanted to continue to get that fucking child support in that Section 8. That's all you care about. Talking about letting us down. Who are you to be let down? Like, you ain't nobody important.
Most disappointing ass race of niggas I have ever seen in my life. My God. Oh my God. Like, the amount of ignorance. Like, I don't want to hear shit from nobody about the economy. I don't want to hear shit about nothing. Y'all don't know how economy works. Y'all don't know how civics, none of that shit work. Like, y'all clearly don't know how none of this shit work. Like, y'all don't know nothing how none of that shit work. Like, we are going to be so fucked up. We about to be so fucked up. Like, I'm trying not to be mad. Like, we about to be so effed up. Like, I'ma just pray that I go to sleep tonight and my God is a miracle worker in the morning. And something happened, and I don't know. Late polls, late ballots. I don't know. Where is Olivia Pope? She gonna pull something. I don't know. Something's going to happen and Kamala's gonna be president. You niggas still gonna be done let us down, but Again, black women save the day and all will be well in the world again. But I stand on how I feel. And I can't stand y'all niggas. I swear to God, I know y'all voted for Trump. And I'm talking about the ones that voted for Trump. And I'm not talking about y'all that didn't vote for Trump. If you stood down, 10 toes down, and you voted for Kamala, I love you, my black brother, and I'm always have y'all back. But for y'all Trump supporters, if y'all niggas get shot dead in the street, I won't be marching, posting, retweeting, not a god thing. I swear to God.
There you go. You see the hatreds, and you see what she said. Oh, you voted for Kamala, you my friend. Why? Because it supports you. You see, when it benefits them and their feminism, then they're cool with you. You know, but yeah, this is the type of I just get back with my. Yeah, this is the type of shit that you vote. You know, this is the type of. Whatever, let me get off this, man. You know, for they be trying to flag the content. But anyway, it says, then she that is my enemy shall see it. Shame shall cover her, which said unto me, what is the Lord thy power? It says, my eyes should behold her. Now she should be trodden down as the mire of the street. So like I said, when push comes to shove, when all hell break loose, then you ain't gonna have any protection, okay? Men are gonna say, fuck you. We ain't dealing with you. Remember, you just said you hate niggas. So remember that when all hell break loose. Isaiah 3:16, it says, moreover says the Lord, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks and one-time eyes, walking in minciness they go, and make a tinkling about with their feet. That's that pride. Therefore the Lord will smite the scribe of the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and this is why they're bald head. You know, them hair hats. It says, and the Lord will discover their secret parts, and this is why you catch them twerking and just out there being wicked. And the Lord will discover their secret parts. And in that day, the Lord would take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their calls and their round tires like the moon, and the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers and the bonnets and the ornaments of legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and the nose jewels and the changeable suits of apparel and the mantles and the wimpings and the crystal pins, all right? Because the Lord is getting ready to strip you down bare. Okay, you're getting ready to suffer. And I'm going to go down here to verses 25. It says, thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty men in war. And our gate shall lament, and she should be desolate, shall sit upon the ground. Because, like I was mentioning, a lot of these men are going to get unalive, okay? In Jacob's trouble, a lot of them going to get sent to the Middle East to fight this war. And all that energy y'all had, all this hatred y'all had for y'all men, they're not going to be there to protect you. All right? They've already said, fuck that. We're not dealing. Deuteronomy 28:56, the tender and delicate woman among you, which will not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes should be evil towards the husband of our bosom, and towards the son, and towards our daughter, and towards the young one that come out from between our feet, and towards the children which she shall bear. For she shall eat them for the one of all things, secretly in the siege and straitness, wherewith my enemies or thy enemies should distress thee in thy gate. So, hey, man, like I said, this shit ain't off the books yet. Y'all ain't out the hot water. If anything, this dude Trump, he's going to push certain policies that's going to get the ball rolling. Okay, hopefully he's the one that institute the mark of the beast, man, and soon. All right, I'll pray that there's not another election in another 4 years, man. I pray that this shit is, I pray we out of here next year, you know. But, hey, Lord's willing, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Lord's will, you will edify to the